Hello people, another beautiful day, yeah. Hope your five senses work and your health and strength is good, but stay safe out there in the COVID world. You ever heard this saying, you never appreciate something until it's gone? Look, I remember in the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64 days, Sony was trying to find its identity and its footing in the gaming industry. So when Sony and Squaresoft, now known as Square Enix, because Enix was a separate studio to themselves, making Dragon Quest and stuff like that, and Squaresoft was making Final Fantasy, Secrets of Mana and stuff like that. Alright? Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. So Sony and Squaresoft got married and tied a knot. And they're like this. So once that happened, the floodgates were open. And Sony was going after Nintendo viciously. Going after them. It got so bad that for every one game that Nintendo was dropping on the 64, PlayStation was dropping 6 or 7. Cause that's how bad it was. So, you know, it took Zelda Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, and GoldenEye to hold off the onslaught that PlayStation was dishing out. Because Sony was going for the crown and they weren't playing around. They were dropping 6 to 7 games for every one game that Nintendo dropped. So, you know, Sony built a nice foundation with PlayStation 1. And you know, they were getting RPGs like crazy. All kind of games, because CDs took over. And CDs embarrassed cartridges, CDs humiliated cartridges, like you can't compete. But anyway, so you know, when Sony had the PlayStation 1, they had Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, right? And that was because Crash was supposed to go up against Mario. So you know, Sony built a nice foundation. So when it came to the PlayStation 2, Sony abandoned Crash. They said they didn't need him. Right? Because the statement was they got other exclusive games that can carry PlayStation. And Crash, you know, start wandering to different consoles. You can find Crash on the original Xbox, the 360, I think the GameCube, stuff like that. So, me personally, I knew this was going to come back to haunt them. I know this was going to come back to haunt them. You know, and PlayStation, you know, made a name for themselves in the game industry with the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and 4. Now we're up to the PlayStation 5. And Microsoft came in with the original Xbox. And Sony had a nice head start as far as console goes when it comes to their competition with Microsoft because of the PlayStation 1. So Microsoft trying to find their footing in the game industry. So fast forward now to today's time, 2022. Microsoft bought ZeniMax and Bethesda, 7.5 billion. And this was to build Game Pass and get Game Pass off the ground and stuff like that. But then Microsoft even got bolder. See, to me, when it came to the Activision Blizzard deal, Activision and Blizzard wasn't even on Microsoft radar. See, Microsoft was in the clouds, soaring like an eagle, you know. And you know, like when animals become injured and they make one crucial mistake, Microsoft is soaring like this, and they just saw Activision Blizzard, knowing that they were wounded, and they just swooped in and snatched them for almost $70 billion. And now Microsoft owns Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, and the PlayStation fans are mad. But like the saying goes, you never appreciate something until it's gone. Listen to this. PlayStation fans angry at Xbox exec for putting Crash Bandicoot in his profile picture. When it comes to Xbox now, right? Xbox got all the kids covered, age 1 through 12. Xbox got them covered. If we're talking Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Viva Pinata, Psychonauts, Battletoads, Conquer, Banjo, Blinks. Then you got Sea of Thieves. You got Pac-Man Champion Edition, Galaga Legions. You got Sonic. Microsoft got the kids covered on Xbox. So PlayStation fans right now are mad that Xbox got Crash Bandicoot, but PlayStation fans now need to blame Sony for this crucial mistake, because when the PlayStation 2 came out, they abandoned Crash Bandicoot, say they didn't need them, and now that's came back to haunt them. But anyway, look, says here an Xbox executive recently angered some PlayStation fans by using PlayStation former mascot Crash Bandicoot in his latest profile picture. Says here, many gamers are still coming to terms with the fact that Microsoft and Xbox are soon to be in control of Activision Blizzard. Sony PlayStation fans still seem to feel quite bitter about the acquisition, as it gives Xbox control over one of PlayStation favorite IPs, Crash Bandicoot. Hey, but Sony said they didn't need them back in the PlayStation 2 days. Like the saying goes, you never appreciate something until it's gone. Anyway, says here, Xbox General Manager of Games Marketing, Aaron Greenberg, recently changed his Twitter profile picture to a picture of him in Crash Bandicoot making an Xbox symbol with their hands. Some PlayStation fans took serious offense to this, as Crash Bandicoot was formerly a PlayStation exclusive series. The character has also formerly acted as a mascot for the company, much in the way that Mario did for Nintendo. Some PlayStation fans seem to think that Greenberg added the picture as a way to troll them, as many are worried at the prospect of the series becoming Xbox exclusive. However, Greenberg recently stated that his profile picture was not meant to offend PlayStation fans, but instead was a way to celebrate a fan creation, as fans had created the image used for his profile picture. So, it says here, Crash Bandicoot is not only a franchise that PlayStation fans were worried about becoming Xbox exclusive, hence why many minds were set at ease when Activision confirmed that the next 3 Call of Duty games will still be coming to PlayStation. People are upset over Aaron Greenberg Crash Bandicoot mascot in his profile picture, but if you read the comment from the outrage people, it's just people who are overzealous PS fans. Don't be like these people. This is a great thing for Crash / Spyro. I see good things in the future. Look, man. Hold up. Says here, some gamers are also worried about the future of Sekiro Shadow Die Twice may end up becoming an Xbox exclusive. Lucky for them, Activision does not own the rights to Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. From Software currently owns all the trademarks to Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. which means that if Microsoft wishes to make use of secure property, the company would need to negotiate terms with From Software. And then it says here, Microsoft has kept its card close to its closest regarding what Activision Blizzard games could become Xbox exclusive in the future. This is most likely because of Activision Blizzard takeover is still very fresh, which most likely means that these decisions are yet to be made. Microsoft is currently holding a lot of cards, and it will now be up to Sony to make some moves of its own before the green team pull too far ahead of it. It will be exciting to see what the rest of 2022 holds for the company and the host of new IPs. Look, PlayStation fans shouldn't be mad. Remember, Sony said they didn't need Crash during the PlayStation 2 years. Nope, they didn't need them. They had Crash with PlayStation 1. Crash was all over the commercials and TV going head up with Mario. But when the PlayStation 2 came around, Sony abandoned Crash Bandicoot because they had other games that can carry the load, so to speak. So it's not Xbox's fault that crashes on Xbox. It's Sony's fault, because that would be like saying Mario now is on Xbox, which could happen, right? You never saw Mario on PlayStation or Mario on Xbox, right? Because Nintendo know how valuable Mario is. When Sony had PlayStation 1, they had Crash. They had Crash and Spyro, right? And they should have kept them exclusively to PlayStation, but they didn't. Their egos got big, saying they don't need Crash or Spyro. And now you put your kids fan base, the kids fan base that you have, you damaged it. So you say you don't need Crash. So now Crash is like a mercenary. He needs a home. And then Activision Blizzard had internal issues. And Microsoft, being the eagles that they are, because eagles have vision, they noticed that Activision Blizzard is wounded. They already got Game Pass off the ground and they were happy, but Activision Blizzard was wounded. So Microsoft flying like an eagle like this and said, whoosh, and snatch them. And now every game under Activision Blizzard belongs to Xbox. And like the developers at ZeniMax Bethesda say, what Microsoft owns, Sony can't get. Okay? And Phil Spencer followed that up, saying that they will deal with games on a case-by-case basis. So it's Sony's fault why Crash is in is Sony's fault why Crash Bandicoot is with Xbox. They abandoned him. They say they didn't need him, and now it has came back to haunt them. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and comments. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is this: leave a link in the description. Leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, dark side. Go. Peace.